Good. Welcome to the Streetcar League. We got some new people in here today. Well, same people with different cars. We've got Southern Diecast Challenge. Puff has showed up. Willie G. Crunch. Old Raging Ricky. And back for his second street league will be track record holder 1430, Mr. Numbskull. Let's get to racing, everybody. First off the trailer would be CRK going in lane number 1 versus Willie G in the Chevelle. Let's get it on, everybody. Oh, Willie. Let's run that. All right, guys, we're back. League, Street Lyle Star League. Here we go today. We've got Crunch, Raging Ricky, Numbskull, CRK, Willie G, Southern Diecast, and Puff. First off the trailer would be CRK in lane 2 versus Willie G in lane 1. Here we go. Oh, CRK goes a 1457 to Willie G's 1476, and we'll switch. All right, Willie G in 2's got to be the 1457. He's in 1. CRK in 1, Willie G in 2. Got to be a 1457. Oh, no, he don't. CRK runs a 1445 to Willie G's 1454, and CRK will move on. Next up, we've got Raging Ricky and Old Faithful, what I like to call him, taking on Numbskull. Raging Ricky going in lane number 2. Numbskull in lane number 1. Here we go. Let's see, make sure we got to get it right here. Here we go. Oh, Raging Ricky goes a 1463. The Numbskull's Raging Ricky goes a 1455. The Numbskull's 1463. We'll switch. All right, Raging Ricky in 2. Raging Ricky in 1. Numbskull in 2. Numbskull's got to be the 1455 to move on. Whoa! Oh, yes, he did. They both go a 1450. Numbskull goes a 1454. The Raging Ricky's 1455. And Numbskull will move on. Next up, we've got Willie G taking on Puff. Puff going in lane number 1 versus Willie G going in lane number 2 in the Jaguar Pace. Here we go. All right, guys, we're going to rerun that. Here we go. Puff in 1, Willie G in 2. Something's wrong with my track, guys. I'm sorry. All right, guys, we're back. Hopefully, we got the technical difficulty switched out. We got Puff and going in lane number 1. Willie G in lane number 2. Here we go. Oh, Willie. Puff runs a 1433. The Willie G's 1439, and we'll switch lanes. All right, guys, we're back. Willie G's got to be the 1433 to move on. He's in 1, Puff in 2. Woo! Man, that was some close racing. Willie G goes a 1435. The Puff's 1437, and Even though Puff got beat that time, he will move on because he ran a 14:33. All right, guys, next up, we've got Crunch taking on Southern Diecast. Southern Diecast going in lane number 1. Crunch going in lane number 2. Here we go. Woo! Wow. Southern Diecast goes a 14:54 to Crunch's 14:62, and we'll switch. All right, guys, we're back. Crunch has got to beat a 14:54 to move on. He's in 2. Southern Diecast is in 1. Woo! Southern Diecast goes a 14:41. The Crunch is 14:56, and Southern Diecast will move on. Next up, we've got Willie G going in lane number 2, taking on CRK. CRK in 2, Willie G in 1. Here we go. Woo! CRK goes a 14:36 to Willie G's 14:54, and we'll switch lanes. All right, Willie G's got to beat a 14:36 to move on. He's in 1, CRK in 2. Here we go. Well, CRK goes a 14:42 to Willie G's 14:57, and he will move on. All right, next up, we got Puff going in lane number 2 versus the track record holder, Numbskull, going in lane number 1. Let's see what happens. Wow, Numbskull runs a 14:42 to Puff's 14:57, and we'll switch lanes. All right, Puff's got to beat a 14:42 to move on. He's in 1, Numbskull's in 2. Numbskull runs a 14:47 to Puff's 14:67, and Numbskull will move on. Next up, we've got Willie G in his Goodyear taking on Raging Ricky. Willie G, Raging Ricky in 2, Willie G in 1. Here we go. Oh, Willie G goes a 14:47 to Raging Ricky's 14:57, and we'll switch lanes. All right, Willie G is in 1, 2. Raging Ricky in 1. He's got to beat a 14:47 to move on. Woo! Willie G goes a 14:59 to Raging Ricky's 14:66, and he will move on. Next up, we've got Puff going in lane number 1, taking on CRK and the Dyson. Here we go. Ooh, CRK goes a 14:52 to Puff's 14:69, and we'll switch lanes. All right. CRK 1, Puff in 2. He's got to beat a 14:52 to move on. Well, I know that time was wrong. No, we're going to redo that one. All right, we're going to redo that run. So, CRK in 1, Puff in 2. He's got to beat a 14:52 to move on. All right. He runs a 1456 to Puss 1502, and CRK will move on. Next up, we've got Numbskull taking on CRK. CRK going in lane number 1. Numbskull, 5th place last time in this car in the league. Going in lane number 2. Here we go. Ooh, CRK runs a 1451. The Numbskull's 1458, and we'll switch lanes. All right, guys. Numbskull's got beat a 1451. He's in 1. CRK in 2. Got beat a 1451. Woo! CRK runs a 1435. The Numbskull's 1445. And CRK will move on. Next up, we've got Willie G taking on Southern Diecast. Southern Diecast going in lane number 2. Willie G in 1. Here we go. Oh, Willie G goes a 1462 to Southern Diecast is 1464 on the switch lane. All right, Willie G is in 2. Southern Diecast in 1. He's got to beat a Southern Diecast got to be a 1462 to move on. Oh, they tie. But Willie G will definitely move on. He beat a 1451. So, anyhow, good race, guys. And Willie G will move on. Next up, we've got CRK taking on Southern Diecast. Southern Diecast going in his preferred lane, lane number 2, versus CRK going in lane number 1, his Fireball Jr. Here we go. Should be a good matchup. Woo! CRK runs a 1439. The Southern Diecast is 1445. And we'll switch lanes. All right, Southern Diecast got to be a 1439. He's in 1. CRK in 2. Oh, not that time, but Southern Diecast runs a 1440 to CRK's 1436, and by the time, even though he beat it to the line that time, CRK will move on at a 1439. Next up, we've got Numbskull taking on CRK. CRK going in lane number 1 versus Numbskull going in lane number 2. Here we go. Oh, CRK runs a 1448. The Numbskull's CRK runs a 1445. The Numbskull's 1448, and we'll switch lane. All right, CRK Numbskull's got beat a 1445. He's in 2. CRK in 1. Here we go. He's got beat a 1445. Oh, man, that was a close time. CRK runs a 1441. The Numbskull's 1444. And CRK will move on. Next up, we've got Crunch taking on Raging Ricky. Crunch. Raging Ricky in 1. Crunch in 2. Here we go. Oh, Crunch runs a 1458 to Raging Ricky's 1465, and we'll switch. All right, Raging Ricky's got to beat a 1458 to move on. All right, he's got me to 1458 to move on. Crunch in 1, Raging Ricky in 2. Ooh, Crunch goes to 1443 to Raging Ricky's 1456, and Crunch will move on. Next up, we've got Puff taking on Crunch. Crunch going in lane number 2 versus Puff going in lane number 1. Here we go. Oh, and Crunch goes to 1457 to Puff's 1465, and we'll switch lanes. All right, Puff's got to beat a 1457. He's in 2. Crunch in 1. Woo! Crunch to do a spin-a-rooney there. Puff runs a 1462 to Puff runs a 1469 to Crunch's 1462, and Crunch will move on. Next up, we've got Puff going in lane number 1 versus Southern Diecast going in lane number 2. Southern Diecast runs a 1463 to Puff's 1482, and we'll switch lanes. All right, Puff. It's got to be the 1463. He's in 2. Southern Diecast in 1. Oh, and Southern Diecast got some stronger. He got a 1448 to Puff's 1463, and he will move on. All right, last of the first round will be Numbskull going against Raging Ricky. Here we go. Numbskull in 1. Raging Ricky in 2. Here we go. Oh, and Numbskull runs a 1453 to Raging Ricky's 1469, and we'll switch lanes. All right. Raging Ricky's got to be the 1452. He's in 1. Numbskull in 2. Oh, and Numbskull goes a 1447 to Raging Ricky's 1456, and Numbskull will move on. All right, so second round, we got Southern Diecast with 2, Puff with 1, CRK with 5, Willie G with 2, Crunch with 2, Numbskull with 3. It's 3, 5, 7, 12, 13, 15 cars left. Here we go. First off the trailer will be CRK going in lane number 2 versus Numbskull. 2 big heavyweights here. Here we go. Here we go. Numbskull in 2, CRK in 1. Oh, Numbskull goes a 1440 to CRK's 1441. And we'll switch lanes. All right, CRK's got to beat a 1440. He's in 1. Numbskull in 2. Here we go. Good second round matchup. Oh, no, he didn't. Numbskull goes a 1448 to CRK's 1441, and Numbskull will move on. Next up, we've got Crunch going in lane number 2. Going against Southern Diecast. Going in lane number 1. Here we go. Southern Diecast in 1. Crunch in 2. Oh, Southern Diecast goes a 1445 to Crunch's 1447, and we'll switch. Southern Diecast in 2. Crunch in 1. Got to beat a 1445. Here we go. Southern Diecast goes off 1453. The country's 1461. And Southern Diecast will move on. Next up, we've got Willie G going in lane number 2 versus Crunch going in lane number 1. Here we go. Oh, Willie G goes off 1449. The Numbskull's 1456. We'll switch lane. All right. Numbskull's got to be the 1445. He's in 1. Willie G in 2. Oh, no, he don't. Willie G goes to 1455. The Numbskull's 1457. And Willie G will move on. Next up, we've got Puff going in lane number 1 versus CRK going in lane number 2. Here we go. Whoa, we got a new track record. Puff goes to 1428 to CRK's second line 1429. Oh my God. Woo! Oh, Puff. Puff, Puff, Puff. Wow, just broken Numbskull's track record here at the league. And we'll switch lanes. All right, guys. CRK's got to beat a 1428. He's in 1. Puff's in 2. Oh, no, he does not. He runs a 1441. The Puff's 1450. And Puff will move on. Congratulations to Puff on the new track record at a 1428. Next up, we've got Numbskull taking on CRK. Numbskull in 2, CRK in 1. Oh, we're going to rerun that one. All right, guys, we're back. Let's see. Can we run this again? If this is all in the video, please forgive me. Oh, nope. We got to rerun it. All right, let's switch lanes. Here we go. All right, guys, we're going to have to discontinue this race. We're going to have to stop for a few minutes. All right, guys, we're back. We'll see, can we do this again? There we go. CRK runs a 1444 to Numbskull's 1447, and let's switch lane. All right, so Numbskull's got to beat a 1444. He's in 2. CRK in 1. Oh, no, he does not. He runs a 14. Oh, no. Dadgummit. All right. Try this again. He's got to beat a 1444. Numbskull does. There we go. But no, he does not. He goes a 1447 to CRK's is 1453, and we'll move on. All right, guys. Next up, we've got CRK taking on Crunch. Crunch going in lane number 1. And guys, and I'm sorry if you keep seeing all my messes in my video, this one's gonna suck because I'm horrible at editing. So y'all just bear with me. There we go. CRK runs a 1456 to Crunch is 1457. It was Switzerland. All right, Crunch has got to beat a 1456. He's in 2. CRK in 1. No, sir. He runs a 1450. This Crunch is 1457, and CRK will move on. All right, last will be CRK going in lane number 1, taking on Willie G. Here we go. Oh, CRK runs a 1445 to Willie G's 1451, and we'll switch. All right, CRK is in 2. Willie G in 1 has got to be the 1445. Oh, not that time. He goes a 1454 to Willie G's 1453, and CRK will move on. All right, guys, we've got 3 cars left. We've got 3 for CRK, 2 for Southern Diecast, and 1 for the track record holder. I was looking on the car. It's owned by Puff Racing, but old Misty G, he's got the new track record at a 1458. Willie G's got 1. And Numbskull's got 1. So that's 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go on to the top 5. Next up, we've got Southern Diecast taking on CRK. CRK's in 1, 2. Southern Diecast is in 1. Oh, that was a good race. CRK goes a 1446 to Southern Diecast is 1449, and we'll switch. Southern Diecast has got to beat a 1446. He's in 2. CRK in 1. Oh, that was a good one, but CRK goes a 1460 to Southern Diecast is 1464, and CRK will move. Next up, we've got Willie G going in lane number 2, taking on CRK going in lane number 1. Here we go. Hopefully it'll be a good match here. Oh, Willie G runs a 1453 to CRK's 1458, and we'll switch lane. All right. CRK's got to beat a 1453 to move on. Let's see here. Oh, yes, he does. He runs a 1437 to Willie G's 1444. And CRK will move on. Next up, we've got the previous 2 track record holders, Puff versus Numbskull. Puff and going in lane number 2 versus Numbskull going in lane number 1. Here we go. Woo! Oh man, that was a good time. 1431 to Puff's 1441, and we'll switch lanes. All right, Puff's got to beat a 1431. Misty G. He's in 1. Woo! And Numbskull making a statement, beating the track record holder Misty G, going a 1435 to Misty G's Puff Racing 1430 to 1440. And Numbskull will move. All right, guys. Next up, we've got CRK going in lane number 2, taking on Southern Diecast going in lane number 1. Here we go. Oh, Southern Diecast making a statement, going a 1441 to CRK's 1448, and we'll switch lanes. All right, CRK has got to beat a 1441 to move on. He's in 1. Southern Diecast is in 2. Oh, no, he does not. Southern Diecast goes a 1455 to CRK's 1463, and we'll move on. All right, guys, so top 4 cars are CRK, Numbskull, Southern Diecast. So these 3, Willie G, Misty G, and CRK's Fireball will try to fight to get in the top 5. First off the trailer will be Misty G going in lane number 1 versus CRK going in lane number 2. Here we go. Let's see who's going to get that podium spot. Woo! Misty G runs a 1440 again to CRK's 1447, and we'll switch lanes. All right, CRK's got to beat a 1440. He's in 1. Misty G's in 2. Oh, no, they tie. But that Misty G repeats her time at a 1440. And she will move on. So that leaves it. Who's going to get the podium? Willie G going in lane number 1 versus Misty G going in, Misty G going to go in lane 1 versus Willie G. So we got 2 G's going up against each other. And even though I'm the G-man. Woo! Misty G making a statement. Going to 1437 to Willie G's 1442, and we'll switch lanes. Misty G into a post racing against Willie G has got beat a 1437. He's in 1. Here we go. Oh, Misty G going a 1454 to Willie G's 1445, and she will move on into the podium spot. All right, guys, so your final 5. There's the 4 winners. Southern Diecast, Numbskull, CRK, and Misty G, the new track record holder, has worked her way in the top 5, beating CRK and Willie G. All right, so first off the trailer will be CRK taking on Southern Diecast. Southern Diecast going in lane number 2 versus CRK going in lane number 1. Oh, Southern Diecast going to 1453 to CRK's 1445, and we'll switch lanes. Southern Diecast is in 1. CRK in 2. He's got to beat a 1455 to move on. Here he goes. He's in 2. Oh, Southern Diecast going to 1444 to CRK's 1445, and Southern Diecast will move on. Next up, we've got CRK taking on Numbskull. CRK going in lane number 1 versus Numbskull going in lane number 2. Here we go. Oh, Numbskull going to 1438 to CRK's 1435, and he will move on. All right, racing for 3rd, 4th, and 5th will be Misty G and CRK. Misty G going against CRK. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, and Misty G goes off 1440 to CRK's 1447. And we'll switch. All right, so Misty G. CRK's got to be to 1440 to move on. He's in 2. Misty G's in 1. Oh, Misty G putting on a calendar, going to 1448 to CRK's 1455. All right, Misty G got turned back around and won it again. Trying to get up that part in the podium. Here we go. She's in 2. CRK's in 1. Here we go. Woo! CRK runs a 1440 to Misty G's 1446. CRK runs a 1445 to Misty G's 1446, and we'll switch. All right, Misty G's got to beat a 1445. She's in 1. CRK in 2. Woo! No, she does not. She goes off 1448 to CRK's 1459, and CRK goes off 1446. He will claim the prize at a top 3. So, in the finals, we've got Numbskull. Former winner last time. Going in lane number 2 versus Southern Diecast. Finals right here. Who wins the street league? Here we go. Oh, he making a statement, going off Numbskull going off 1443 to Southern Diecast's 1443, and Numbskull has a 1438, and we'll switch lanes. Numbskull has got to beat Southern Diecast has got to beat a 1438. He's in 2. Numbskull in 1. Here we go. Oh! So, Numbskull goes a 1453 to Southern Diecast's 1456. And that is it. Numbskull, for the second time, has won a league race. And he will get in the points up there. So, hold on just a second. All right, guys. So, in the finale, 5th place goes to CRK. 4th place, and the new track record holder at a 1428 is Misty G and Puffs Racing. 3rd would be CRK in the Dodson. 2nd is that with that lightning fast derby car from South Carolina, Southern Diecast, and a 2-time winner at Duplin County Motor Speedway in the league is from Michigan, Numbskull. Remember, we have more league derbies coming up, so keep an eye on Redline Derby. And this is G-Man and G-Man Adventures and CRK at Duplin County Motor Speedway. And we'll see you next week at the NASCAR Mod and Stock Race. Remember, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.